you're back again? Awesome. Well, I'm going to continue on with my journey because things are still rolling. Last video, we talked about the house that I had bought all in around 10K. That's insane. And it was through creative financing, which is a game changer in my journey thus far. Now, what's next? I'm wholesaling still, but still haven't done the wholesale deal because I'm just buying them. And guess what? I came up against my next house where the interest rate was around 3.25, sub 2. And I'm thinking, should I wholesale this or should I add it to my portfolio? Well, made a decision to add it to my portfolio, and I am so glad I made that decision. Why? Well, it's not a long-term rental. So what is it now? Well, I ended up actually wrapping that property. What does that even mean? Now, I can go into further detail in a future video. I'm just going to give a real high-level view. Basically, you have the underlying lien in place, and I went and sold it on owner financing to someone who wants to buy it as a primary or homestead. Now, I escalated some of the terms because it's owner financing, and I now collect a spread monthly on that asset. And that's considered wrapping the property. Now, that was my first wrap, and I learned a lot of lessons on that I can go through maybe in a future video on that whole process. But here we are adding another property to my portfolio. Now, it's technically not my property anymore because I sold it on owner financing. So really, I'm just a note holder in this case. So I don't really actually have that asset. So it's not really technically in my portfolio. But I like to just look at it there. Why? Because it's bringing me in money month to month. And it's awesome. Now, I always like to explain the story with the property so you can get an idea on why the seller in the first place would do this. This seller wanted to move to another state. They had no equity in this property to sell it. What does that mean? Well, they're either going to have to foreclose or go the short sale route. Because the other option of selling it on the market with an agent means that they're going to have to write a check to sell their house. And they didn't want to spend all that money because they're moving to a new state where they have all those other costs to take into account. So, sub 2 came to save the day. We helped out the agent. We helped the seller. We got a new property. And here we are again with a win-win-win situation. Creative financing is amazing. We're helping people out. We're helping sellers. We're helping agents that think they can sell the property on the market but can't. Helping agents that don't even understand creative financing but now understand creative financing because of what we're able to do. And adding more properties to our portfolio, I'm never going to complain about that. So it is a awesome win-win-win solution for everybody. And that is why I love creative financing in my real estate journey. So I still have a bunch more stuff to go through. And I am so happy that I get to share that with you so you can learn in my journey, kind of follow along, see what I've started with, where I'm going now. And again, if you need help with anything, feel free to drop a comment down below. I can answer it. You can reach out to me maybe on Instagram, which is sub2lew, SUBTOLEW. Shoot me a DM there. Happy to help. I can educate you on things that I've done and learned along the way. But again, I want you to keep in mind, I am not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor, not an attorney. I am just providing what I'm doing as an educational purpose. But again, it's my opinion a lot of these things. It's just what I've gathered. I'm not trying to tell you what you should do. That's up to you to make that decision. But I can help along the way and suggest ideas. So, if you're loving following along in my journey, I'd love to keep having you come back. So make sure you know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and the notification button so that you can be notified when I post my next video. And guess what? I will see you on the next video I post.